We live in a world where wealth is expected to look loud. Big houses, flashy cars, designer clothes, expensive vacations – this is the script society sells us. But the truth is, real wealth rarely looks like this. The richest lives are often the simplest because simplicity protects your money, your time, and your peace of mind. Looking poor, or at least modest, can actually be the best way to live rich. It doesn't mean deprivation. It means choosing freedom over performance, function over flash, and long. In this video, we're going to unpack why simplicity pays off. We'll explore the psychology of appearances, the economics of low burn rates, the power of stealth wealth, and the freedom that comes from refusing to play the status game. By the end, you'll see that the rich life is not about how expensive your world looks, it's about how optional your world feels. The status trap: why most people look rich but aren't. Appearances are seductive. Social media highlights reels show the house, the car, the vacations, the gifts. What they don't show are the loans, the stress, the fragile paycheck-to-paycheck cycle hidden under the gloss. Looking rich without being rich is a liability. It drains your future to impress people who won't pay your bills. It's called lifestyle inflation, and it enslaves people in jobs they don't love just to keep up appearances. True wealth rejects this trap. Looking poor, by contrast, lowers expectations. No one pressures you to constantly upgrade when you've opted out of the performance game. You gain privacy, autonomy, and freedom. The less you perform for strangers, the more energy you can invest in yourself, your family, and your future. Stealth wealth: the power of being understated. Stealth wealth is the strategy of living below the radar while building assets quietly. It's not about pretending to struggle, it's about declining to broadcast success. Your car might be old but paid off. Your clothes might be simple but durable. Your home might be modest but comfortable and efficient. Meanwhile, your net worth grows because your burn rate is low, your savings rate is high, and your investments compound. People underestimate you, and that's an advantage. Privacy is wealth. The wealthy who stay wealthy often look ordinary. They don't chase optics, they chase ownership and freedom. They know that money's greatest return isn't applause, it's time. The economics of simplicity: low burn rate, high options. Simplicity has a math advantage. The lower your fixed costs, the longer your runway. A modest lifestyle might cost half of what a flashy one does. That difference is freedom. It's the ability to walk away from toxic work, to survive downturns, to take risks without panic. Simplicity buys time, and time is the richest currency. High expenses create fragility. If you need $10,000 a month just to stand still, you are trapped, even if you earn $15,000. But if you need $3,000 and you earn $6,000, you're free. You can save, invest, or cut back hours and still be fine. Simplicity multiplies your options. The psychology of looking poor: less stress, more peace. Money stress isn't just about numbers, it's about appearances. When you perform wealth, you carry the pressure of keeping up. You worry about being judged if you downgrade or miss a payment. When you look modest, that pressure evaporates. You don't owe anyone an image. Your nervous system calms down. You think longer term, you sleep better, and you stop making desperate decisions just to maintain the mask. Looking poor isn't really about looking poor. It's about looking like you don't care about the game. Case study: the quiet millionaire. Consider Sarah, a software engineer who makes six figures. She drives a 10-year-old Toyota, rents a modest 2-bedroom apartment, and wears simple clothes. To her neighbors, she looks average, but she maxes out her retirement accounts, invests in index funds every payday, and owns a rental property that cash flows. By 35, she has a 7-figure net worth. She could quit tomorrow, but she doesn't flaunt it. She enjoys her work and her freedom. That's the rich life of looking poor. Case study: the status chaser. Now compare her colleague Jason. He earns the same, but he leases a luxury car, bought a house at the top of his approval, and spends thousands on designer clothes and travel to live the life. He looks rich, but his net worth is negative. When layoffs come, Jason panics. Sarah, on the other hand, is calm. She has choices. Jason has chains. This is why simplicity pays off. The clutter tax: how stuff owns you. The more stuff you buy, the more your stuff demands. Bigger homes require more furniture, more cleaning and maintenance. Fancier cars need higher insurance and repairs. Gadgets require upgrades, accessories, and time. Every purchase comes with invisible chores. Simplicity avoids this clutter tax. With fewer, better things, you reclaim hours of your life. Your home feels calmer, your schedule feels lighter, and your mind feels clearer. That is wealth disguised as minimalism. Social freedom. No one owns your image. When you choose simplicity, you stop being trapped by other people's expectations. You don't need to prove success through logos or square footage. You don't need to attend every expensive outing to keep up. You gain the freedom to say no. And paradoxically, this makes relationships stronger because people connect with you, not your performance. Simplicity filters your circle. Those who care about optics fade away. Those who care about you remain. The strategic use of money. What to buy instead of status. Looking poor doesn't mean never spending. It means spending with strategy. Instead of buying image, buy freedom. An emergency fund, index funds, a skills course, a cash-flowing side hustle. Buy experiences you'll remember. Trips with friends, family traditions, learning adventures. Buy health, good food, preventive care, and rest. Buy time, tools and systems that reduce chores and increase white space in your day. These purchases don't make you look rich, they make you live rich. The long game, compounding quietly. Wealth loves consistency. Every dollar you don't waste on appearances is a soldier in your compounding army. A decade of modest living while investing aggressively can set you free for life. The world won't notice, Instagram won't clap, but one day you'll wake up and realize your assets pay your bills, your calendar is yours, and your stress is gone. That's the real flex. How to start simplicity without feeling deprived. Begin small. Do a 30-day audit and circle purchases that were about appearances, not utility. Replace one big expense with a modest alternative and redirect the difference to savings. Create a joy line in your budget so life feels rich even while you cut. Build rituals that feel luxurious without costing much. Slow mornings, dinners with friends, walks, books. Over time, you'll notice you don't miss the flash. You'll crave the calm. That's the payoff of simplicity. The rich life of looking poor is not about hiding. It's about choosing. Choosing freedom over performance, simplicity over stress, and wealth over appearances. The world will try to sell you a lifestyle that looks rich but keeps you broke. You can reject it. Keep your burn rate low, build assets quietly, and spend only on what makes your life truly rich. When you do, you'll discover that simplicity pays off more than any luxury item ever could, because the real measure of wealth is how free you feel.